Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible Let's Play the Project. I'm your host, Invisible from Invisible's Gaming channel, striking at Hearts from Dark Side of the Moon, trademark. And this is the sequel of the test. This is the test Hypothesis Rising. I decided to make a second stream today right away after Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, because Ice Age 2 The Meltdown took only 1 hour, and I gave myself at least 2 hours and a half to record every day. So this is kind of a compensation for the rest of the time that Ice Age was allowed. Without any further delay, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends. Everyone from the Beasts of the Ultimate Empire and everyone from the Discord server for YouTube friends by name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, B809 Gaming, Lux Bear, Marcos, NatoCrash31, Mark IC2211, Rogue Agent Karudan, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Stagarda Cool 85, Arforel, Maslapan Gaming, and Bob Express. Let's quickly jump into this game so I can finish it off. This is another one of those psychological tests. Let's see what happens. We only have after this one more, the final revelation. For now, Hypothesis Rising is the next one. Let's play. Once again, these games are made most likely in RPG Maker. So any questions to accept them is with Z, and any questions to deny them is with X. I hope I do well this time. Previously on the test, I gave some answers that made some of my friends afraid of the answers themselves. Let's see what happens this time. Will I be able to discover another type of psyche in my brain or something else? I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's discover it together. The test Hypothesis Rising. Yeah. Pardon? Wow. Why so loud? Keep it back to 3.1, it should be good. Okay, good. Stash, come on, whatever. Let's play. The test Hypothesis Rising. As always, I will be answering as faithfully and as truthfully as possible. Before experiencing the test Hypothesis Rising, it is highly recommended that you played its prequel, the test, first before venturing into this experience. I did already. You will stand to gain a lot more from the experience if you've played the test first, and this examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. Understood? I would like to urge you to go and play the test. I already played it. Now, before venturing forward, and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the test in the order they were meant to be taken in. I already played it, and I already have that secret message also. Would you like to close this game now, so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? You will not get a chance to exit the game until the experience is over. If you close, to continue now. I already played the test. Wonderful news. We can continue. Now loading. Fate. Hello and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had the chance to clean up yet. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time, blabber, and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's toughest questions. There is one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. You know that this is impossible. I want to see you grow inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them 100% entirely honestly. And when I say 100% entirely honestly, I mean 100% entirely honestly. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? And you wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person you will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell me the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to do. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that feel and the most desirable. The human trait within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read the questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer the best suit your own psyche. If you've never experienced the scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and relax as we unfold your fate and secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basics, easy questions. Okay, go for it. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. The time is your best friend here. You will see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No. Are you nervous? Yeah. Do you feel cold? No. Do you feel sad? Yeah. Do you feel... Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? No. The only person I ever hurt is myself. I'd never inflict others with my own pain. Do you crave acceptance by others? Acceptance by others. For others to accept me. Yes. Have you ever lost a loved one? Yes. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. Do you believe in curses? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be spiritual? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. Everyone dies alone. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was hunting you, would you continue to live in your home? No. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Yes. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? No. Would you like to make more friends? Yeah? Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No. Do you feel lonely? Yeah. I just saw something that appeared on the screen. Give me a moment. Something just appeared on the screen. What was that? Talk to me. Do you make friends easily? No. Do you tend to avoid drama whenever possible? Yes. Have you ever had a near-death experience? No. Do you like horror movies? No. This is all very interesting. Have you played the test? Yeah. That's the spirit. Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Do you watch porn? Fine, I'll admit it, yes. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? No. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? Yes. Would you kill all of your neighbors' pets just to save one of your own? If by pets you're talking about dogs, then by all means yes. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? Yes. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yes. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if you could really get stuck? No, I'm not that stupid. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? No, I never joke around. Are you streaming live right now? Yes. Well, hello there, audience. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Yes? If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Yeah, sure, why not? If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does that bother you? No? If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken? Wait a minute. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken time to write? Yes? Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? No. I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? No. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Have you cried in the last month? No. After getting myself the melancholic depression, my eyes can no longer cry. Do you have a hero? No. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yeah. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? No, I am an introvert. Do you consider yourself to be lazy? Yeah. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? All the time. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Yes. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. They'd rather describe me as stubborn. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? I never were in a relationship in all my life to begin with to cheat. No. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Never. I never had a relationship in my life. None. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Yes. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I'm not. Do you love animals? Yeah. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? I don't know what Tinder is in the first place. I never use it and I don't even know what it is. So, no. Yeah, me neither. Whatever, fate, just keep giving me this questions. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? No, I never drink. Are you intoxicated right now? No. Well, that makes one of us. I never drink alcohol at all. Never. Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? No. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Frankly, no. Do you have a vivid imagination? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable in a large social setting? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be antisocial? Maybe. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Yes. Have you ever urinated in the public? No. Do you like pineapples on your pizza? No. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? Yeah. Do you think you've got a big ego? No. I can control that. Would you consider yourself kinky? No! PU, get forbid! Would you consider yourself to be religious? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? What does temperamental mean exactly? Hold it. What does temperamental mean? One moment. Temperamental. I think so, yeah. I can very easily be forced to rage quit. Sometimes. But yeah. The answer is yes. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. If they didn't deserve it, they don't deserve to die. Interesting. If they wish to kill me to save themselves, I don't care. You sacrifice yourself, but you sacrifice your life for a complete stranger. Yes. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside a burning building? Yes. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? My own funeral. No. If you could see into the future, you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Yes. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? No. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Yes. That person would be Adam, the father of the human race. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? No. If somebody threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? If threatened to kill me? No. Threatened to kill me, would my first response be with violence? It happened once, yes. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologize to you? No. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront about them directly? No. If you had to eat raw squirrels' brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Squirrel brains. No. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family members remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Yes. If a homeless man clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain. If a homeless man was clearly okay, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? No. I would say yes, but no. If someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? No. Would you look? Because it happened with me in my childhood 3 times. I'm not that mad at them. Have you looked for any hidden message meanings in the messages with these questions? No. Maybe you should have been. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all these questions other than just simply answering questions after questions? Yeah. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? No. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around, and you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Yes. Red is a prettier color than pink. Do you agree? Yeah. Do you feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Yes. Eating in the front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? Yes. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? Yes. Did you realize the first letter of the last 60 questions, when combined, spell the word murder? No. Do you know why that is? No. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? Yeah. Are you going to start paying more attention to what you may... no. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yes. I'm here. Do you hear someone in your room? No. Do you see shadows closing in? No. You feel you are being watched? Yes. Did you look around your room a moment ago? Yes. Do you like long walks on the beach? No. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? No. Honestly, no. Not to people, but to my friends. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Yes. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? No. Do you think there is some kind of a conspiracy behind behind the coronavirus? Yes. Do you believe that you are a human? No. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again, once you decided to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? Yes. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? No. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yeah. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year has passed, would you do it? Yes. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? No. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Yeah, why not? If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you continue to eat the pizza? I hate pizza. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom outside of their genitals, would you do it to save them? Bros, before anything else, yes. I said it multiple times. I have some friends that I wouldn't mind giving my life for. Was that a question difficult to answer? No. Do you feel mortal? Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? No. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of 3 adults? Yes. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Yes. Do you ever feel depressed? Yes. You're not alone. Do you feel relaxed? No. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? No. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yes. I'm going to take a special note of that one. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes. Do you wash your hands every day? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Yes. Is winter your favorite season? Yeah. Do you know anyone named Josh? No. Are you wondering why the last question is relevant? Yes. Are you allergic to any animals? No. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? Yeah, as in a furry way, yeah. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Pardon. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in the... Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? What does dominant mean? Hold it. What does dominant mean? No, I do not. Pardon? One moment. Do you feel that you've got so much time on your hands? No. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Yes. Are you easily excitable? No. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? No. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a high maintenance? No. Do you trust easily? No. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. Have you ever told a lie? Yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? No. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answers during this session? No. Are you wondering why all of these questions have to do with lying? Yes. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? No. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? No. Do you frighten easily? Yes. Why are you doing this? I don't like horror games. That was odd. I wonder what that was about. Don't jump and scare me, please. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more critical questions. The next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of a vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all this is answer honestly. Let's get started. You're home alone, it's dark, and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there is a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do? Grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon. Ignore the knocking and hope it goes away. Ask who is it and wait. Boldly open the door to reveal what's on the other side. Sudden knock on my bedroom door. Ask who is it and wait. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the streets. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some of her change. Tell the homeless man that you will get some elsewhere. I'll tell the woman to share it with him. Really now? Yeah? Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to life-threatening disease, and there is only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and the time is in the essence. What do? Give medical treatment to my father so he lives. Give the medical treatment to my mother so she lives. Split the medical treatment between them both, even though both may die. I'd save the medical treatment for myself just in case I get sick. I'll split them between them both. If they have to go, they would go together. That doesn't surprise me. You find a case of money tucked away inside a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial, there's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? Turn the case into a professional entity so they can utilize it. Keep the gold bars but give away the cure to cancer. Keep the cure for cancer but give away the golden bars. Keep everything in case for yourself to sell for use. I'm going to keep the golden bars but give away the cure for cancer. What a wasted opportunity. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. You're stuck alone inside of your house and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. But what would you do? The sounds good enough, and my commentary is higher. That's good. Kill and eat my pets so I can survive. Continue to starve along with my pets. Attempt to cut meat from the pets. Then treat their wounds. Let the pets eat me so they can survive until he arrives. Why am I not surprised? Who knows? Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around inside. What do you do? Call the fire department and keep by distance from the home. Start shouting for help and search for someone nearby. Run into the burning home to try to rescue anyone you can. Wait, there is nothing you can do. My neighbor's home is on fire, a blazing inferno among the smoke emits from the windows. I hear screams for help from within. I don't know who is in need for help, and if what are the ages, what kind of scenario. You know what? Your fate. None of my business. I like that. You are fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do? Immediately look under the bed, hide under your covers, and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of the bed and run out of the room immediately. A woman's muffled cries from somewhere in my room, and it's from under my bed. If you're expecting me to say jump out and run from the room immediately, you're mistaken. Immediately look under the bed. I'm not a coward, and if it kills me, so be it. A man is in a fancy suit approaches you. While you are walking down the street, he pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do? Take the watch and thank him for the gift. Decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell him that he needs professional help to keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them as a toy and from your Happy Meal. Take it and say thank him for the gift. Would you now? Yeah. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grabs and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do you do? Immediately jump and turn around, scream and stay in terror. Spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever is standing behind you. Tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. Sorry about the white noise outside. Give me a moment, I'd like to know what is making all this noise. Unless it goes away. Because this is very much disturbing. And distracting. The answer is, squeeze your head firmly from behind. I would spin with your vicious elbow to whoever is behind you. Ha! Sitting in the bathtub, trying to relax, when a hand emerges from the water, what do? Jump out of the bath and run as fast as you can. Take the hand and try to keep it out from you. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid fist bump. Push it underwater and hope you get some free from hand action. Give it a firm handshake. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. Ew! What do? Start slithering yourself in lotion. Tell him you've got a very sensitive skin and allergic. Ask if he'll come down and help you apply the lotion. Scream for help. Smart choice. Yeah. You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden, your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes, and you know that no one is home, and it couldn't be just like a step friend. What do? Stay perfectly still and watch the door. Look for a weapon around the room immediately. Jump up and try to climb out of the window. Run over to the door and open it. Run over the door and open it. I like that. If there is someone on the other side, I might as well just confront them. And if it kills me, even better. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tell you that they have had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do? Ask them out on a date. Who knows what may happen. Tell them you are flattered but just not interested. Tell them that you feel dating might ruin your friendship. Ask if they want to be friends with benefits. I don't believe in friends with benefits. And I don't believe in dating either. Crush on me for many years. Tell them that you feel dating might ruin your friendship. So you're one of those types. Your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything, but your dog insists to escalating to growl. What do? Try to calm your dog down by petting it. Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves. Walk up to the corner and extend your hand to feel for anything. Come to the room and ignore it entirely. I know what you mean. There is something that's standing there. Walk up to the corner and extend your hand to feel for anything. I'm taking note of that. You see a massive spider in your room, the size of your hand. What do? Grab something bigger to smash it with. But I guess we're moving out now. Burn the entire house down. It's the only way to be safe. Try to capture it for alive for science. Grab the bigger thing to smash it. Ha! Your closest family member tells you that they are a serial killer. What do? Tell them you don't want to know any more details. Turn them in for the authorities. Ask them for information so you can help them stay out of troubles. Try to convince them that they need help. Someone tells me that he is a serial killer and is a family member as well. Sorry, family comes first. Ask them for information so you can help them stay out of trouble. Family comes first. I see. If you found out that you had only one day left to live, what do? Tell everyone that I love them to be happy, not sad. Do something insane, like crazy. Not tell anyone at all. Just act as if nothing changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. Changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. Alright then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that you've got a dire warning, that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what do? Go lay down. I'm obviously at way too much for it. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Don't give them ice cream. They're not gonna fall. You're not gonna fall for that one. Assure them you will protect them and they will not die. Oh, lovely. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about bugging you and stealing your money, what do? Take a preemptive action and beat them first. Tell them you don't think mugging you is a good idea. Get away from them as quick as possible. Ignore it. You don't know that you are just hallucinating. I will tell them mugging me is not a good idea. That sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. Help them hide the body. Point them to the authorities. Tell them that they are on their own, but you won't rat them out. Try to convince them to tell themselves on. If it was by just accidentally killed, then there is no reason for anyone to be afraid of anything. Also, if they were to get caught, if I help them hide the body, I will be also taken. I'll help them hide the body. Ow. I don't care what happens to me as long as they are okay. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they are okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests it's probably just wishful thinking. What do? Call your best friend and tell them that you don't want to go to the prison. Turn yourself in to the authorities, drive away, and hope nobody saw what you did. Try to hide the body yourself. Accidentally run someone over. Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. I'm watching you. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move to the next portion of the artist. The following questions shall be asked of you. You are would you rather style questions. Imagine you've got a gun in your hand and absolutely must choose an answer, no matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? I'd rather be feared. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Never get jealous. I'm always angry. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? I know for a fact that no matter what I do, my parents will never be satisfied with me. So I'd rather be held in high regards by my friends. My parents by now are lost cause. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? In space. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? I'd rather donate for people who need them. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do or get away with something horrible you did but always live in fear of being caught? So, being framed for something I didn't do for 5 years or for the rest of my life, I'd rather the jail. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? I'd rather have my dream job forever. Besides, if you have the job that you want, you technically aren't working. You are just enjoying yourself. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear to be somewhat itchy or be able to use one ply toilet paper? One ply toilet? Itchy shirt? No, I'd rather one ply toilet paper. Would you rather have skin that changes color depending on your mood or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? I'd rather my skin change color. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm or orgasm every time you see a dog? Is this a joke? I hate dogs. I'll take orgasm shit for 5,000 Alex. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents, and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parent's body or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just answer the question. Sex with my parent in my sex with my parent in my partner's body. Sex with my partner in my parent's body. It's the body, not the mind. Body. I think I'll take the partner's body at least. That one had no bearing on your results. It was just curious. Go to hell. I think we've understood enough of this type of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. We're going to end the test with the short series of final questions, giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Out of the following, which number do you like the most? 6, 64, 11. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you best at this exact moment? Black. Out of the following options, which creature are you least comfortable around? Are you least comfortable around dogs? Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Vanilla. Give me a moment please to check here. Yeah, we're still rendering. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Family, friends, money, freedom. What do I value the most? Freedom. Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Which I can live mostly without? Money. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I am smart, I am attractive. I'm caring. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying alone, dying immediately after the test is finished. I'm afraid the most of living forever. We're almost finished, but I've got just one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? No. You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. Alright, we're done. Here, I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate your results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. That is what I personally believe would be your best interest. To acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to claim the lot of happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing in this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in your life. You can spend time on anyone doing anything for any reason. Now that can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back. And more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the time you will ever get to spend in your life. Now imagine not knowing how much time is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that. As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now we understand that incredible value of time. I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most in the current stage of your life. Let's see here. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are incredibly talented. And when I say talented, I don't mean in just a simple generic way. I mean you have a lot to offer to the world, to the ability. Now I think you know deep down what sort of talent you possess, but I don't think you've done enough to make the world a better place by utilizing these talents to their maximum potential. The world is not worth it. And I think that you know that as well. My advice to you would be to spend more time with others, whether it's with your friends, your family, or even random strangers, and use what you're good at to teach them a little of what you know. If you just take more time to help other people who aren't really as special as you are, and let's be honest, not everyone is created equally, just got the luck of the draw here, then you'll feel a lot more fulfilled doing great things for deserving people by just being you. You have no idea how many people out there would have so much to gain just from knowing you and experiencing what you have to offer. Forgive me, but I don't believe you. And one day, they will return the favor when you least expect it. I don't believe it. They will remember that you spent the time on them and how you made them feel. I don't believe it. And you will be heavily rewarded for your emotional investment in them. I think you will be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is talented. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Talented. Go to the stoppage. Go to the reviews. You come in this game, yes. Secret word is, for God's sake, secret word is talented. All comments. Are we done? Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be part of the upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments. We always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they have been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the creator's meaning of all this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret word to our project. If you wish to support us further, we would love it if you'd check out our other titles on the our other games section of the screen. After playing the test Final Revelation, the third game in the test trilogy, we'll also have the test chamber, which is connected to the test trilogy in a very special and unique way. In the meantime, this advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend as it has a great emphasis on player developer interaction where you and the players get to vote on how the story will be written in the future episodes. Your opinions and decisions have a direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you so very much for supporting us in our journey. Truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for you, for all you do for us. Hope the rest of your day is filled with all with joy and happiness that you deserve. Random Dumb Studios. Credits. Honestly, I have nothing to say or to add. Personally speaking, I already wrote for them the comment as is. I am yawning way too much. I better get myself some more caffeine. We made a list of names of those who have supported our project along the way, and we will be continuing to extend this list in the future titles. Would you like to see them now? Warning, the list is quite long. No, I'm good. Thank you and take care. Bye. So that was the test Hypothesis Rising. Weird questions, and the ending wasn't much at all, honestly. Forgive me, but I don't believe in this kind of results. It took me 71 minutes to finish this hypothesizing thing. I'm going to uninstall the game right now. No achievements, no nothing, so just answer the questions and move on. Final revelations will be visited, but not now. Later on. At the moment, I'll have to think of something to do for the sake of my finishing for Alice Madness Returns and Ice Age. I'm talking about the last 10 facts about myself from 90 to 100. Once we reach 100, that project will shut down. As for myself, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends. everyone from the beasts of the Azad Empire, and everyone from the Discord server for YouTube friends. My name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, B809 Gaming, Lex Bear, Marcos, Nitro Crash 31, Mark IC2211, Rogue Agent Carudano, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Slagata Call 85, Arforel, Maslipan Gaming, and Apex Press. This has been with you, Invisible, your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming channel, sticking at your house for the Dark Side of the Moon trademark. And this has been with you the quick long play of That Is Hypothesis Rising, the project that was uploaded right after the finishing of Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, because Ice Age 2 didn't take much time and I felt ashamed of it. So I made the second stream. And this will not always happen often. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, just give us some feedback about it. Always remember to stay safe, stay careful, and stay healthy. We're living in very unguaranteed times, very unsafe times, and anything can happen. For that, keep your family and friends close to you. Keep your enemies even closer to you. You don't know when you'll need help and where it will come from. Give gratitude where gratitude is due. Give credit where credit is due. And always know that it's much cheaper and easier to thank someone for their favor toward you than it is to buy flowers for the dead. Because the dead will not receive it, will not appreciate you for it, and will not appreciate it from you. With that being said, hopefully next time we shall start a new project, whatever that will be. I'm thinking about trying something completely new, a change of pace to the radical point, if it is even possible to do. Otherwise, we'll have just to continue on with our pre-existing schedule that I already shared with you from my community tab. But I'm thinking about trying out a game that is exceptionally hidden and obscured, that unless you write its specific name down, you will not find it at all. And I'll try my best to find it if possible. And if it's even also possible, I'd like to give it a chance and try it out, playing it. With that being said, I am your host with you, Invisible from Invisible Gaming channel, stuck at your house for Dark Side of the Moon, and this has been with you the long play for the test Hypothesis Rising. Until next time, Invisible with you, sign out. Start the stream, well done. See you in the next session, whenever that will be.